Second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2, the final finish.
Okay.
The Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. AJ Ladwick gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Prospect receives a check-in from his agent.
Bruce, it's John Kent from your representation team here at 989 Sports Management. Yes! 989 Sports Management. For those who don't know, 989 Sports used to be, they used to be the developers of the MLB games from the 90s up until probably, I would say, the early 2000s. The first game that I played that they made was MLB 2001. At the time, they didn't call it the show or anything like that. It was just called MLB, and then had the year, how they did it. Kind of like how Madden does it, where it's Madden 2000, 2005. Now it's even NBA with 2K 15, 16, so on and so forth. That was my first ever baseball game I've ever played. Baseball video game, I should say. The cover of that was Chipper Jones. Vin Scully was one of the commentators. And I can't remember who the other guy was, but it was I always, of course, always chose the Phillies. I never really had much experience with anything else, but I remember being really difficult, even if I played like on the lowest setting. Just starting off the game, like for starters, hitting the ball into like a home run to get a home run was just difficult enough. The team I would always play against would always get a home run, no matter what I would do. If I put the fastball down on the left side on the corners or whatever, always managed to get a home run. That lineup, if I can remember correctly, the 2001 lineup for the Phillies in that game, just the starting lineup. I don't know the exact order. I think Jimmy Rollins was on the team. Rico Brogna, Bobby Abreu, Scott Rowland, Mike Lieberthal, because he was the catcher. I tend to get Scott Rowland, and there's the one guy I always get mixed up with in the game. I can't remember exactly who the starting lineup was in that game. I don't even think Jimmy Rollins was on the team at that point. If he was, then he was. But yeah, I'll find the starting roster of that. But that was my first game. I wouldn't play another MLB game until the mid 2000s, probably around closer to the 2010s, when I got introduced to a couple of my friends who were into sports games. My one friend in particular has MLB The Show games. So from early on up until the last one that came out for the PlayStation 3, which I believe was MLB The Show 16. And I mentioned this last night. I wouldn't officially get my first MLB The Show video game until Bryce Harper was hitting the free agency market for Major League Baseball. And everyone was like, oh my God, where's he going to go? Where's he going to go? And he was on the cover of MLB 19, of The Show 19. And it was so dramatic, in a sense, because he was the first cover player for the game, where he was a free agent at the time, and they didn't have a uniform for him. So if you pre-ordered the game, you actually got it in a warm-up hoodie. I actually spent the $100 to get the Going Yard edition, which was you got the game, which I have it somewheres in my room. I ended up getting it, downloading it for free, but you got the hat, you got all the downloadable stuff. But that was my first one because then he came to the Phillies. I was like, okay, I had to get it now. I think I was gonna get it regardless because it was just like it was cool. I liked the the plain kind of background they had to it. But yeah, that was my first one, and then I went with 20, obviously, as I said before. So that's a little tangent for myself and how I came to like playing the baseball video games, the MLB baseball video games. So, anyways, Bruce, it is John Kent from your representation team here at 989 Sports Management. How are you feeling about the idea of going forward as a two-way player? I love it. I might like it, but I'd like to discuss my exact rules, like how often will I be doing each. I don't like it. I prefer to focus on position play and hitting only. I don't like it. I prefer to focus on pitching only. Decisions. I did not get this option. They didn't give you this option in the last two games to be a two-way player. Let's go with this. Seems like the most reasonable answer to give. What balance of play would you prefer? There is, I want to pitch in the starting rotation and then hit and field between appearances on the hill. I'd like to focus mostly on hitting and position play, but also pitching occasionally. I see myself as a closer who also does some hitting and fielding. On second thought, I think I just want to focus on hitting and position play. I actually prefer to be a pitcher only. See, I feel like I'm not going to be able to get better. I think in my spare time, I'll do pitching. I'll do pitching only. Because I want to be a position player and work on the hitting, I think going for... I'm fine with that. I'm completely fine with being just a third baseman, not a pitcher at all, because I don't know how often it's going to switch between. We're going to work on my hand-eye coordination. Of course, they had the same animation from the last two games, so... yeah. I'm hitting the... Oh my god, I'm missing every single one of these. Alright, sure, yeah, I got solar. My plate vision sucks. Alright, let's go. Let's bat this.
Second inning set to go, and baseman Bruce Tyler.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going.
Why am I swinging at them for the
confidence that they can keep up in this game?
Why am I swinging for balls? Why am I swinging for balls?
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to
Fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Wow. Challenge got canceled. Who would have thought?
a ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there on to first as they getting ready to roll, and that'll give way to
Come on,
the
I want to
third
crush it.
baseman, Bruce Tyler.
Ooh.
Skied into straightaway right. Cespedes is there to put it away for route number 1.
Cespedes, come on. Eat my ass. Alright, come on, let's go. We got this.
In his last trip. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
What?
6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part
Come
of
on,
the
go
lineup
yard.
that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had.
Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cespedes is there.
Cespedes. Stop it.
All 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can
Hello, Minty. How you doing tonight?
and have command of him, he's going to have a really good game.
High and deep
Hope you're
down
doing
the
good. I'm
field
doing
line.
good. I'm just playing a little bit of
They
MLB
nearly
at the show.
broke our
21
scoreless
on
tie.
the road to
Instead,
the
it's a
show.
foul ball.
Stop dying. Please. No, 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 no. I need you to not die.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
But I'm doing good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's
Gosh, why am I swinging for these pitches?
in. Bruce Tyler struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late.
All right. Well, I mean that's
And
fair,
we'll
but you
see
better go
if
to
he
sleep
tries
after
to
your
cheat
stream.
something this AB.
Ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless.
How
in inning
important
number
is that
4.
video?
And that is new inning set to get underway and set to go as the third baseman, Bruce Tyler.
Offense just needs to find a way to get
Because,
that pass to baton mentality. Starts one
I mean,
at a time.
I put mine on
They
hold
need
a
base
lot,
runners
so.
clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillows.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back to center fielder. but
That's
he
fair.
can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is
That-
in second base with a leadoff double.
That's actually
When
pretty
that one left
valid.
the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down.
As long as you
Thought it
can
might
like
have
get
a
some
chance.
decent enough
Same here,
rest
man. He kinda
on
got
your
lost
off day
behind the
tomorrow,
sky before one hop
then
was
I'm
in
not
for an extra
complaining.
base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you
I'm
can't
honestly not
complain
complaining
too
at
much
all.
about a double.
Now a pickoff play at second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back
Damn right
inside.
I'm safe. Come on.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And there's one away.
Alright, good, good, good. You excited for Almost
And
Friday?
now Austin Liston
Tomorrow is
rounded
what
out
I
in
dub
his
it.
last at-bat.
Friday Eve. So,
Sent toward first.
I love,
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to
I
third.
love Friday Eve. It's the greatest
Now to the plate, Jay Escobar.
day of the
Runner in
week.
scoring
Next to
position.
Friday and Saturday.
Skied into straightaway right. Set high as a party. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bat.
Why does it
He'll reach first.
constantly do that?
He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
As a party.
A ribby.
Put it away, and the runner will be
Yeah, I get that. That's very, you know, I like having Friday too. So tomorrow I work, Saturday I work, and then I'm off normal. It actually took me about a year to actually get, you know, an actual weekend off at my current job. So, because for the longest it was, I was working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then I was working every single day except for Sunday. I work at a dealership, so Sundays were of course closed. So my dog is barking. It's fantastic. Oh no 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 no! I would die if I was a car salesman. I can't sell water, you know, if my life depended on it. If a man was thirsty and he needed water, and I had to sell him that water, and I have the last bottle of water on planet Earth, I could not sell it to him. Could not convince him. Nope. So, but no, I work in the back in parts. I receive parts in for customers to get the cars worked on and stuff like that. So. Ooh. That was rough.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now.
Yep.
First 5 down before the game, after
so.
BP with the manager, he was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5.
Why do I swing for those pitches?
He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him.
That was...
Especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
That would have probably counted as a strike anyways.
Right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And not in time as the run scores.
All right, I like it. Let's go. Let's go. I got the ice in my veins now.
Do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Perfect.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here.
This is going to
work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
This pitch is popped up. McCoy takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
All right.
Stepping up
Mickey Muniak.
all over the place.
He started today. Hit a solid home run.
No offer on that one. 2 balls.
Helped us win the game too. So.
3 runs already home here. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here too.
The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the base.
This guy's been in the minors, in the minor league since 2016 when we drafted him. I looked to see if he was at least in the minor leagues in 19. Wasn't there. I didn't even know this guy was. Yeah, he wasn't in the minors. I guess this is his first game.
Here comes the 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first and an important. Next up, John Tremaine. He had a couple of hits.
We'll get 6 runs in, so it's okay. Fine with me.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Won't get singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. Oh, he's going to wave.
Send it home.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted down the line in left.
Ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
All right, come on. Got this.
To the left side, but it now another 1-2.
Again.
The pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Wow, that really thought that was going to be a ball there.
As he wears him down. Striding forward now is the DH, Adam Hall. He was retired via the
All
ground
right.
ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even...
Okay.
Throw is in
Okay,
time to get
that
him
was
to retire the
a
side.
solid
2-out double
throw
left
to first
stranded.
base. Come on.
All ready to go in the top of the fifth, and set to go as the third baseman, Bruce Tyler. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Fastball is swung on and missed. Robles, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the mark.
Agency again.
2 balls and a strike.
Perfect. Now, if I just have the patience. Come on.
2-2.
That's a ball. You're blind. You're blind, umpire.
Still even at 2-2.
I could have just let that go and get a full count, but it veered.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
Why
And we'll see.
did I
He tried to
swing
try
for that?
something this AB.
Come on.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of
All
making a
right,
triple
let's go.
if the
Come on.
outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. And now in the box, Austin Listy. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. He's there to make Paul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-2. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And not in time as the run scores. The 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bruce Tyler. Here we go with inning number 9.
Up top.
That one's going to find the seats. A changeup and a 2-seam fastball. Tried to crush that.
When time allows, many players will work to improve themselves in the training facility or on the practice field. Sure.
In next, Bruce Tyler. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Again, another. He'll try again, 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Make the turn. Make the turn.
We did it. I'm getting pretty better at this now.
Here is Austin
I don't know.
Listy looking to
I don't know what I'm doing most of the
early
time.
with this at-bat. The 1-2 pitch. Runner goes for second. Ground ball left side. And the 2-out threat. Tyler. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now I'm hitting.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of
Now
drive
I'm
in
hitting.
April. He's given up
I like
several
this.
hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Out. There's one. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
All right.
Way to the third baseman, Bruce Tyler. First pitch of the AB on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
All right.
Fans didn't
Good.
even get a chance to sit on their seats at the
Good.
beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here comes the 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Pins. He's under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
All right.
So now into the box is Mickey Moniak. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And late reactions, and they
That
got
didn't
it.
even give me a chance to get settled in first.
So next
Jeez.
to hit
He
is
has the same approach, this AB.
from the belt. Kicks and deals. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time. Tyler.
The third baseman, Bruce.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In a feeble ball game. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep.
And we'll just leave up is Gil
All
Pacheco.
right.
Gil Pacheco.
You ain't going nowheres.
Is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw on to first.
There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you get it done.
He flew out in his last AB.
Tyler.
Slow roller out to short.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
And
come
a
on,
leap
come on.
over at first, but he comes down with his foot. Bruce Tyler. He bounced out last time up.
Tyler.
Lays off 1-0.
Down right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge.
Lifted in the air to center field. Tremaine will reach out with one hand to make Austin wins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded down the third baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Let's not fly out this time.
Bruce Tyler flew out last time up.
Bruce Tyler.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball that down.
First, nobody out. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Number 16.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground at third. On to first.
We're not robots, and I think all position players really bank on a pitcher's mistakes. So do you have the discipline and the patience to wait for your pitch instead of just saying the first thing that looks like my bat can get on it, I'm going to swing. So I think building that game plan and understanding